This is unbelievable. The story I'm about to share is a typical example of the Bible verse that says the heart of man is desperately wicked. An example of man's inhumanity to man. The extent human beings can go when they are filled with hatred, jealousy, greed, resentment, and anger. This is a story of a couple who lived in Germany for over 30 years, worked really hard, retired, and decided to go back to their home country and enjoy their retirement with their relatives and friends, just to be unalived hours after celebrating their return with their family members and friends. If you're an African person living in any part of the Western world, you will understand what it meant for somebody to work really hard for over 30 years, for enduring the insult, discrimination, racism, and everything that comes with it as a Black person living in the West. And in the midst of all this, you continue to work hard, keeping your head high up and looking forward to retirement so that you can go back home and enjoy your retirement with your families and friends, just for somebody to come and unalive you without even allowing you to even settle. Let's look into the story. In a chilling incident that has shaken the quiet lake town of Entebbe, an elderly couple who had just returned from Germany after more than 30 years was found brutally murdered in their home, just hours after celebrating their return with close friends and family. David Mutaga, 69, and his wife, Deborah Florence Mutaga, 62, were discovered dead in the early hours of Monday morning, July 7th, at their residence in Lugongo Nakiwogo Cell, Kiwafu Ward. The couple had hosted a joyous homecoming party on Saturday evening, welcoming relatives and friends after decades abroad. Tragically, by the next morning, the atmosphere of celebration had turned into one of horror and disbelief. According to police sources and local reports, the couple was stabbed multiple times and their bodies were discovered by their housemaid. Authorities noted that there was no sign of forced entry or robbery, fueling speculation that the attack may have been carried out by someone familiar to them, or even someone who had attended the party. You see, nobody, no outsider can come closer to you if an insider does not tell them what is happening. Detectives are now investigating all possible angles, including the guest list, couple's recent movements, and CCTV footage in the area. Forensic teams have gathered full fingerprints and blood samples from the crime scene, and the bodies have been taken to Molago City Mortuary for postmortem. So far, no arrests have been made, and police have appealed. Police have appealed to the public for an information that may lead to the identification of the killers. The Mutagas had reportedly returned to Uganda, so they are from Uganda, with plans to retire peacefully in their homeland. Neighbors describe them as kind and generous, and the brutal nature of the crime has left the community shocked and afraid. This murder is the latest in the disturbing uptick in homicide across the Kampala metropolitan area, with Entebbe recording its 12th murder this year, a sharp rise compared to the same period last year. Isn't this horrifying? Isn't this mean? Isn't cruel? Isn't this wicked? This is a couple who has worked over 30 years. and brutally murdered. People just came to enjoy their retirement with their families and friends after they've left home for over 30 years. How much evil can human being be? And according to the story, there's no forceful entry. So it's definitely an insider. Somebody who attended the party, dined with this family, and greed, jealousy, and everything that comes with wickedness ended their life like this. May their souls rest in peace. What a horrible world. What a horrible world we live in. Share this video, okay? There's a lot of lesson for us to learn in this video. Please share this video and don't forget to follow this page for more. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.